it's Tania Gabrielle, Wealth Astro-Numerologist. Welcome to Star Codes. This is the podcast where we look at an upcoming event in the stars and numbers to help us navigate the energy with the highest vibration possible. And today we're going to do something special. We're going to open the celestial living library by looking at Venus, because Venus is currently still in her retrograde in Leo, but it's about to end, and she's joined now by Mercury. So it's really ramping up how we think, Mercury, about the mother goddess principle. So there is a major shift on Earth as we speak towards integrating the Venusian divine feminine mother goddess principle with the sacred masculine. And August, as it happens, is a 15 universal month. 15 is the spiritual alchemist and reduces to 6, and 6 is the mother. So August in itself, which is the whole month when Venus was retrograde, it began end of July and continues through September 3rd. But all of August, she has been in retrograde. And so this 15 spiritual alchemy number is helping us to integrate that mother principle, the mother goddess principle. So in this Star Codes, we are focusing on how the divine feminine frequency is returning to Earth. Once Venus stations direct in Leo on September 3rd, we will be called to step into the Leo energy in a bigger way because she's moving forward again, and honor that mother goddess energy within each one of us. And that includes men and women. Everyone is part of this balancing act. The change of Venus is going to happen at 12 degrees in Leo. 12, 1 plus 2 reduces to the root number 3. 3 is the code of creation. And of course, the mother principle is connected to creation. 3 is connected to joy, to self-expression, and connecting with others socially. And 15, the universal month number for August, reduces to 6. 3 and 6 are in the creation triad, which is comprised of numbers 3, 6, and 9. Now, because 15, the spiritual alchemist, reduces to 6, the divine mother energy of nurturing, taking care of others, bringing a child into the world. If you look at the number, it literally looks like a pregnant mother who is giving birth. And 6 also represents the home for that reason. And understanding, especially now with Venus retrograde still and August being that 15 universal month number, that your home is what you make of it. This number 6 and Venus are reminding us that our home is what we make of it, and that caretaking also is a very noble quality. So caretaking is deeply connected to the number 15 and 6. You just want to keep in mind that if you continue to take care of others, you may get caught up on just being the provider, being the caretaker, and mistake this for your purpose and for your destiny, and not realize that we have to give as caretakers, as parents, and the mother goddess principle. We have to give those whom we take care of the freedom to then fly out of the nest and make their own home. So in this solar system, the Earth is where life is created. When we look at all the planets, Earth is the living library of life. Flora, fauna, humans, everything. It's incredible, the water element. And Venus is connected to creativity and love and creation itself. So Earth is the source of life physically in our solar system. So with Venus about to station direct in Leo and remaining in Leo until early October, the divine feminine frequency is really instilling a deep confidence, which is Leo's big gift to us, is that leadership, confident, joyful energy, that enthusiasm. It's instilling a deep confidence to trust in the goddess energy represented by Venus. Venus is the sister planet to Earth, and Leo is the invigorating, courageous, fearless, strong, energetic sign. So an important question is, what do we perceive as source? When we look at what we call prime creator, the source of creation, right? What picture do we have in our mind? This will be very important because the enthusiasm with which we approach welcoming the Mother Goddess principle into our life is also very much connected to our perception of prime creator. We have been taught in different cultures and in society that God is the source of all energy, that God is the source of creation, and that the divine feminine represents using the energy in some way, acting on the energy that is created by God, the creator. But we're in a period now where we're discovering that much more needs to be learned, that maybe when we took on this teaching is not naturally aligned with nature. So what if you see the feminine as the source of creation itself, and the masculine as how the source is being used, how it's being acted upon? After all, the masculine energy does represent action, and the feminine energy does represent reception and creation. Mothers are the ones who give birth. So when we look at religions on earth that are part of the Western experience of religion, they are based on this patriarchal system. It's hierarchical, there's a hierarchy, it's controlling, and it is not based on the Mother Goddess principle at all, which is welcoming and allowing energy. So what if we take this time as we move into this brand new age and have new ways to consider everything? What if we take this time during this amazing Venus retrograde to look at a new way of defining prime creator, and that is that prime creator is actually the Mother Goddess frequency that's behind creation. Where do we find that goddess in the Bible, in the Torah, in the Quran? We don't. So we must rediscover the goddess frequency as prime creator. And that is how we will shift the energy on earth. There's not one better than the other. The goddess is being birthed through us right now. It's just the acknowledgement of that energy that's going to bring the balance that's needed. It's not that one is better than the other. We don't want to worship one vibration at the expense of the other. So there's nothing that's over another. There's no hierarchy here. So when we begin to explore the goddess energy, we start to value life. When we value life, we value planet Earth. And we honor what life is, what death is, transformation, what every species is, and that we're all interconnected and that everything comes from the same source. And then we look around, we say, well, what Western society actually honors the goddess energy? So the goddess energy, for the most part, has remained behind the scenes in this long battle of the patriarchy, but the goddess energy is very forgiving. This creative force in all things knows that everyone must return. So there's a lot of patience there, just like there is in child rearing, so much patience. So the Mother Goddess energy allows everything to explore itself. Love is an allowing energy. Love does not control. Love is not top down, right? There's no sense of I'm better than you. It's a force that allows things, that grants opportunities so you can learn in unlimited ways. So you want to now get to know that this goddess energy and invite the goddess frequency to teach you about life, because she will start inspiring you and working with you in ways that will be deeply profound. Really amazing. You know, we have to change. Things must change. It's obvious that things must change. And the goddess energy is there for us. The goddess energy works with your heart. We want to keep our hearts open. We don't want to shut down. We want to keep our hearts open for ourselves and for everyone that crosses our path. This is very important as we nurture the feminine principle within ourselves, within our planet. This recognition is really laying the new foundation for our communities and our civilizations to come. So we want to look beyond what we've been taught now. We want to look at life force. Look for that force. Find yourself being part of the feminine energy, the goddess energy, which is present in man and woman alike, in everyone. The mother goddess is the principle of love. You know, when you look at light, like the light that the Statue of Liberty carries, light is information and love invites creation. Both are necessary for life. So Venus and the spiritual alchemist number 15, to circle back, invite magic. Alchemy is magic. So we want to now invite that magic into our life to become more of that goddess energy, to become the spiritual magician. Much has been allowed to happen, the allowing energy, the love energy, over eons of time so that everyone can learn. That is part of our experience, is growth, right? So remember that the 12 degrees stationing at Leo, which reduces to 3, that I mentioned earlier, 12 is the number of the student, the eternal student. So we are always learning. So this is another message being sent by the divine feminine frequency stationing at 12 degrees in the sign of courage, Leo, the sign of confidence and leadership and enthusiasm, and shining your light. Leo is ruled by the sun. So we have this love and light combination in the actual retrograde itself, and then the turning of Venus to moving direct again. So the codes of consciousness within us, that are in us, that are coursing through our DNA, that are coursing through our body and through our ethers, those codes of consciousness are being stirred awake now. And so we want to use them to make empowering choices, to align ourselves with energy that is actually moving to love, moving away from division. And this divine feminine awakening is one of the major keys for all of us. And to learn more about Venus and Mars are two sides of the same coin, right? The light and the love. Go to a free masterclass, venusmarscode.com. And in that class, you're going to discover the amazing awakening that's happening now with the divine feminine and the secret meanings of letters V and M, the 13 cycles of Venus, how they align to the lunar cycles, which are also 13, what that number 13 means, the 5-pointed star of Venus, what that means. You're going to see a beautiful little video of the heart that Venus creates and the 5-pointed star that follows. It's a really fun masterclass. It is free and you can watch it at venusmarscode.com. So have a beautiful end of August. Enjoy that standstill of Venus that will happen at the beginning of September and continue through the first week. And allow yourself to be immersed in that mother goddess principle. It is truly one of the major shifts happening on Earth right now. Let's thank Venus. Let's thank Leo. Let's thank Earth. Let's have a beautiful week, and I will see you in next week's Star Codes forecast. Lots of love.